People are thankful they have a wonderful pet to love this holiday season. Local veterinarian Dr. Jim Albert is here with his little guy to talk more about the benefits of having an animal to love, like cute little Sydney here, held by Buffalo Shelter volunteer Cassandra Whitney. Good morning, and we want to let everybody know Sydney has been homeless since October. We're so happy that he was found and brought to the shelter, but that's no way to live a life. Good morning, everybody. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Cassandra, how nice you're a volunteer at the shelter. How nice of you to donate some of your time for these great animals.
It's awesome. It's really, like, I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Do you have to tell the people what kind of temperament the dogs have and do your best to get them adopted?
Yep, we spend a lot of time with the dogs. We really get to know them. We like to put them in the appropriate homes. We make sure they're good with kids or cats or with the other dogs.
And this way, while they're living there temporarily, they're getting socialized. They're on your lap, you know what I mean? They're learning how to be good boys, good girls,
Yes,
right?
We work very, very hard at that.
Yeah. Do we have any idea how old Sydney is?
Sydney is about 2 to 3 years old. We don't know. We came in as a stray.
Oh my goodness, life on the streets, you know?
He was very, very matted down when he came in.
Oh, and he's gorgeous now. Look at, he's had a bath and a little haircut, and that's as big as he's going to get, folks. So if you're looking for a dog this size, Sydney is absolutely the perfect choice, and you have so many more there, and cats too.
Plenty.
Just imagine you're sitting there at night banging those cups on the iron bars, waiting to get out. You know, Sydney deserves to be out, and he's got a gorgeous little kerchief on, making him a perfect holiday gift. So we're hoping that you're going to feel it in your heart to call the shelter. And Dr. Jim, you brought a little gift for all of us, huh?
Yes, I'm just trying to keep their treats separated here. I get in trouble for that.
This is little JT, right?
Yeah, this is
honey.
JT. And he's my prop today because we're going to talk about the benefits of pets with children, and it's Christmas time, and what better subjects than children and dogs and Christmas, and it makes for a good talk.
Yeah, and they do. They are. I don't know anybody who has a loving pet at home they would do anything for their animal. It provides them so much joy in this life.
Well, and studies have shown that, and we all know about these studies that say that, you know, people have lower blood pressure, have decreased levels of stress and anxiety, although I think our boxer sometimes adds the anxiety, but for the most part, they
There we
lower.
go. I found the combination. Never mind, you share, right? There you go, honey.
But they lower stress and anxiety, and for older people, it helps them get a sense of self-worth and purpose, and helps them with their daily activities. You want to feed too?
Yeah.
Huh? Let's see if he likes a graham cracker there.
How sweet.
What do you think?
But they do. They learn to share. They learn to understand and have respect for other living things.
Yep, and they're just coming out with studies now that show that children that have pets or grow up with pets are very well adjusted, have higher levels of self-esteem, and that as they get older tend to be involved in more clubs and activities and things of that nature. So it's really a wonderful thing.
Oh, no. Keep his hand away now.
Oh no, that's okay. I don't think they're going to get any. No, absolutely. You can have that.
You want to cross-contamination. I'm always nervous about that.
No. Actually,
you're right. Anybody who's ever lived in a house with a dog and a baby knows that things get a little mixed up.
Our dogs, when they're with him, they're like constantly kissing him. So it's really no worries there. But one of the things we do want to talk about, since it is the Christmas season, is it's so very, very important to remember some of the hazards that we have to deal with. Tinsel, you know, Christmas chocolates, and especially the poinsettias.
Yes.
That's very crucial.
You want to make sure they don't get near those. Also, I understand amaryllis bulbs. I'm an amaryllis grower person. I put them in with water, but I understand the amaryllis bulbs are not healthy at all for. I think it's either cats or dogs. So just keep
they
those
can be
up
very
on
toxic.
Top. Yeah. So.
Absolutely. But it's important that not only pets have benefits, but they require a lot of responsibility. You know, these are hard times for a lot of us.
Yes.
And when we adopt dogs, we just ask people to make sure that you understand that they do require a time and economic and emotional commitment. But most people understand
that.
They
do. I think if they've grown up with an animal. But you know what? We want to also let you know that the shelter has dogs that are smaller than what you think. They don't always have a certain kind of breed and big dogs. They have small dogs. They've got cats. They've got groups too. Like we might have 2 cats that might be better off
together.
Better, you know, adopted
if people
together.
can adopt them together, that would be great.
Right, because they keep each other company. It's really almost easier than having one. So there you go. But little Sydney has been there for far too long. Even a couple of months is too long at the shelter, and he's a great little dog. Look at him just wag that tail.
He would be a wonderful Christmas present.
Yeah, he really would be. All right, and we want to let everybody know too that the Niagara Frontier Vets have done a wonderful thing. They're helping the kids out at Deaconess Hospital.
Absolutely.
You're looking for some special items to be donated, anything at all.
Clothing, you know, simple gifts,
lotions,
toys,
diapers,
cash contributions, and Niagara Frontier Veterinary Hospital members are accepting those for the
so they can bring it right to their local vet.
Absolutely.
And you'll bring the stuff over to the hospital.
Absolutely. And you know, Christmas is such a special time. And for these kids, it means so much more because they really don't. They're in the hospital long term. Some of them are blind and have physical disabilities. And it really, and seeing these kids around pets at this, it's so heartwarming.
It is. It absolutely is. It's a double joy. It's really a gift that we're given. And these animals are here and they just bring out so much love. And we're hoping that you'll open your heart, and maybe while your older kids are home for the holidays, you can take a trip over to the shelter and increase your home by one loving being that's got a wagging tail, happy to be there. So there you go, holiday cheer for also Deaconess Hospital, and that's courtesy of the Niagara Frontier Veterinary Society. You folks have done such a great job all year. We just love having you on. And remember, Sydney is waiting for you over at the shelter. We're going to give you their number in just a second. But for more information for the vets, you can go onto their website. Full of great information, nfvs.us. And if you're saying, hey, Sydney is going to be mine, you got to get yourself over to the Buffalo Animal Shelter, or give them a call now, 851-5694. Cassandra and some great volunteers are there waiting for you. And we want to welcome we have a new sponsor onto the show as well. And then we love that because that means that these segments will continue. And that's for Dad's Dog Food. So we're thrilled about them and Gordon James and all the wonderful people who bring you this segment. In fact, if you'd like, if you adopt Sydney today, you'll get a portrait through GordonJames.com. So pretty cool, okay? Cool beans, huh, Sydney? Great job, JT. You did a great job. All right, everybody. Preceding segment and images used brought to you by the Niagara Frontier Veterinary Society, the Buffalo Animal Shelter, Dad's Products, and Gordon James Image Makers.